Pralay, the heavy lift logistics drone that is used for tactical delivery.
Are you ready?
I'm good. What was the last line that you said? I couldn't hear you properly.
I think there is some audio issue.
That's how I started.
Sir, your voice is
And
breaking a little. I
after
think
I
there
came
is
to
some sort of
college,
connection issue from your side.
am I audible? Okay, I'll just fix it. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just fix it. Hello.
Hi, sir.
I'm really
Are we
sorry
audible?
for the.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. You're audible. Am I?
Yeah, you're
Hello.
audible now. Yes, yes, you're audible now.
Okay. Yeah. I think I should keep my video off. It is giving a lot of error, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can turn your video off.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I went to IT Delhi. I won the nationals there, and after coming to campus, I met my co-founder. So one interesting fact is I was about to come to Thapar. Yeah, you can confirm the tariffs, but luckily bits happened at that time, and I came to campus. I met him. He was also very interested in robotics. He had been making things since he was in school. So in first year, we made our first Defense Tech Society as well, team with Rohi. So where we used to make rail guns and a lot more stuff. The thing with our college was we didn't had a really good tech culture. From your perspective, it might seem like we are in Beds Hyderabad. There might be a really good tech culture, but it was not the case. So we made our own Defense Tech Society. We were making everything what other clubs were doing, but much faster. So that
Sorry, sir, but you are actually not audible.
yeah, I was am I audible now? Is
Yeah, you're audible now. Yep, it's better.
yeah. That's how it started basically. I met my co-founder, and a pre I had experience in building robots and drones, and especially prosthetics. So that was my forte. And I've learned a lot about selling after I came to campus. I've done a few internships, and it was some SaaS company. I used to make calls that, okay, please buy these products, please buy these softwares from us. And that's how I learned sales. So just having a perfect product is not enough, is what I think. And with the very little experience that I had, I started a polio then.
That is amazing, sir. That is absolutely an inspirational story, and it gives us insight as to how you actually got interested in electronics as well as robotics.
So, sir, what would your advice to would be for a first year who wants to build something as you have experienced this much, and what advice would you give to your initial self as well?
Uh, so my advice would be there are a lot of students or first yearites in my college as well who keeps on coming to me that they want to start something, that they want to do something new, but they're stuck in one at one place, that is they're over preparing. They maybe they think that they're doing stuff, but I think I've read this thing in a book, The Hard Thing About Hard Things. It is my favorite book, by the way. So it is preparing to do the thing is not doing the thing, or fantasizing about doing the thing is not doing the thing, or reading about people who have done the thing is not doing the thing. And the only way to do the thing is to start to do the thing. So that's what we also did. We started Apollyon. We just went into the market. Our product was not ready. It was not finished. It was like any other drone when we started. But the best thing that worked out for us was we were there at the right place at the right time, demonstrating our drones, and that's what started us with this.
Sure, sir.
And for my next question, I would like to ask you, so obviously there are some risks as well as some fears involved in starting a startup, right? There are a lot of risks as well as you require some sort of monetary as well as financial support. And many parents also from their side ask their children to have a stable job rather than going for a venture. So how did you overcome these sorts of fears, and if there was any resistance or support from your parents' side?
My parents were very supportive though. I think what really helped me in my case was according to me, you have the best safety net when you are in college. Once you get out of the college, you might have to think about, okay, I have to pay the rent, I have to give money to the family, I have to save more money. But there is a safety net when you are in the college, and yeah, everyone, like including the first yearites or anyone who wants to start something and is not starting just because of thinking there might be a lot of risk. What if it doesn't work? Uh, but trust me, you build a lot more network, a lot more connections, and it goes through a lot of things. You experience a lot of things that job, anyways, you would never want to do again. And my philosophy is There is a saying which I really like that it is always better to be a head of a mouse than to be tail to a lion. So I go by this, but I think everyone who's in college should start something because they have a safety net. Even in Thapar as well, when I was checking when I was planning to come to Thapar in the very start, I checked there is a really good alumni network that you also have. So I think with the alumni connections that you have, it's definitely gonna work out.
Oh, sure, sir. So let's have a yes or no round with you. Are you willing?
Yeah, sure.
So, sir, see, with me being a first year and my CG being uploaded this morning, my first question would be: Is CGPA overrated?
Yeah, it is.
Why do you think so, sir?
I have 5 CG out of 10, and it doesn't really matter. Right now, the people that I'm connected to, whether it is Paytm founder, the Rapido founder, we have investors actually. We have really good investors. We have BITS alumni, Redbus founders, Kairos founder. So I don't think CG really matters, even though, okay, for some good colleges, it doesn't really matter. For tier 3 colleges, tier 2 colleges, it might matter. But if you have a good alumni network within your college, it doesn't really help. I think brushing up your skills does really matter. Having the right network also matters a lot.
So, sir, how did you get your right network?
So are we audible?
I just was, I think, I was a very shameful founder. I just want this. I'm audible. Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
you're audible now. You're audible now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how did I find the network is I went straight up to the right people. I think you also might you have a lot of talks as well. Just go to those people, ask them, hey, I want to connect. Can you please help me with this? That right now the best thing that you have with you is the student card. You are a student, and anyone would love to help you if you ask the right questions. So that really helps us as well.
So what that right questions would be?
See, for everyone it is different. I wanted to start something by the questions that I had will be completely different with
Sure, sir.
what you will have. Because, for example, right now I have a different startup. If you are starting out, there's one person and whom you are asking it to as well. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So the second one, most students start startups for the wrong reason. Yes or no?
I'm not really sure. I don't think I should comment on this. But uh, I think whosoever is starting a startup, it really needs guts. And I really appreciate all of the people who are starting something out. It is really hard. Uh, I think in life, everyone figures something out. So, but someone who's starting something, taking the right steps, and people figure it out. You just have to be connected to the right people, is what I go by.
Sure, sir.
Now on to my next question. So, as you started something so big at the young age of 20, there must have been some points where you faced some difficulties, where you were crushed about something and you just wanted to quit, right? Has that ever happened with you, and how did you overcome that difficulty?
So before starting Apollyon, I was very clear from the very start. I never wanted to do a job, but I started other things as well. I used to sell badges. You can check out on my Instagram as well. I used to make Indio, no. At one point, I used to sell ghee as well, just to learn the sales cycle, just to learn how things go. So after that, I realized that there was not a lot of growth in that. I'm not very good with B2C. So I figured things out, and what really Also in the starting, when anyone starts, the very hard part about starting is getting the right people working with you, having the same mindset in them as well. If they tune with you, or if they resonate with you, I say. So I found Shaurya, and right now as well, we are figuring these things out to make a better team, to make the next best leadership team. So
That's amazing, sir.
So for the next segment, can we have finished the sentence? I'll give you a sentence and you'll please request it to
okay,
understand.
let's do that.
Yeah. So first year engineering students are mostly,
Um, Enthusiastic, I would say.
sure, sir. The most underrated thing in college is,
Um, the drinks.
sure, sir. So what would your experience be with that?
I I'm not sure. I don't want to comment on that, but okay. Let's
Sure, sir. We'll move to the next one. The one skill no one teaches the engineers in the making.
the one skill that no one can teach engineers in making. This is what your question is.
Yes, sir.
I think sales. Sales is very important, but I don't think it's anyone teaches this in engineering colleges. Uh, this is something really important to start up.
So, sir, I would like to ask you, I would like to build upon that and ask you how important was presentability to your startup? Like, you came up to investors, you came up to your
Yeah.
network basically, and how important was presentability? How did you manage to be charming or, presentable and strong-willed enough that people actually were willing to support you and fund you?
Okay, so I think product is just the 10% of your complete business. Product is just a prereq. What you sell is stories. If you have seen, I'll give you a really nice example. If you've seen Elon Musk, have you? I really like him as a businessman. So he sells the stories of Starship. He wanted to go to Mars. He have never really been to Mars. He have never really launched his Starship, but he sold the story. His company is going IPO right now. He sold the story. Whether it is Palantir as well, or how you position yourself is very necessary as well. So product is just one part. There are two very important other aspects as well, which is the people and the positioning. So in my case, I'm I learned sales. I am good with positioning. So I want to position ourselves as a startup with which people feel safe with, people feel connected, and the feeling of safe as the world is run by humans, and with humans always there is an emotion attached. Whether there is a difference why people might want to buy H&M and not Zudio clothes because there is an emotion that okay, or maybe Zara, right? So you always have to attach some type of emotion with your startup or with whatever you're doing, so that people will be able to connect it more. With us, it was the innovation, and that we were students, we were engineers, and that's how we did it. And similar, I think there's a lot of noise at your place.
Sorry, we'll just mute.
Yeah. So okay, like any other company, I'll give you some more example if I'm not taking a lot of time. Uh, so there is one more startup. You can search it on Google as well, Skyroot. So their revenue would be 19 CR if you see, but with their positioning, the valuation that they have got is around 4,500 CR. Whereas there is one more company, Convo Imaging, whose revenue is around 450 plus CR, and the valuation is about 1,500 CR. So here is where the sales part comes in, because the moment you wake up till the moment you go, you are persuading something to someone. So I'm the sales guy in the company. I'm the tech guy as well. I've been making tech, but I like to go by the name the salesperson. So I really like selling stuff. It is my forte, and positioning especially. So I think mostly to Apollyon, 70% of it is held by the positioning part.
That is truly insightful, sir. I think sometimes when people are starting up, they focus too much on the product, just improving the product. And you just proved that it's not purely about the product. No matter how good your product is, if you are not advertising it correctly, it's never going to sell.
Correct. Right.
So, sir, if Apollyon dynamics didn't exist, where do you think you would be?
If Apollyon, I didn't get your question.
If Apollyon dynamics didn't come into the picture,
I
what do
would
you think
be
Giant would have been?
I would be making something. Yes, I would be making something. I'm a builder. I would be selling something. I would be making something, but I would be doing something of my own. Yeah.
All right. So as we have a lot of first years sitting with us, I would like to ask you, like, what was your first year like in college? Was it confused? Was it confident? Or was it completely clueless? What was your experience, personal experience like?
I think I was not confused, but I always like to network a lot. So in the first year, there's a we have intros. So seniors go and have intros to juniors. I think you might also have something similar. So I used to be that over enthusiastic junior who goes to every senior possible and gives his intro so that he can get connected to everyone. So I was someone like that. So that really helped me in Napoleon as well, so connecting to more people and just talking, when even though you don't have anything to talk to, you just talk to people. You just know about them. So my first year was just socializing, talking to a lot of people, and knowing about them, how things really go around in college.
Sure, sir. Sir, as we all of us has a journey, and in journey various things happen. So, what do you think? What was the worst and the best advice you ever received during a journey?
Okay, the worst advice that I got is why starting in defense? There are a lot of players in the drone sector. You won't be able to sell a single drone. So this was the worst advice. I got when we were starting out Apollyon. At that time, we we were planning if we are doing something right, because there are 500 plus startups in drones. Also, after starting out, we never just intend to be a drone company. We are not a drone company. We are a deep tech defense company. So what we're doing right now is, after all the connections and all the guidance from the people that we have, we are also starting out. We have started working on jet propelled UAVs. So I think the last you guys must have seen is around 300 kilometers per hour, uh, like around 1 kg of payload and 10 kilometers of range. But what we are doing right now with the right connects is around 700 kilometers per hour, 15 to 20 kgs of payload, and about 100 kilometers of range. So this was possible totally because of the connections and the network. So, and the best advice that I have got is just keep on selling and don't don't ask a lot of questions. Just start. Like the moment you over analyzing something, you start feeling if it is possible or not. So in my JE time as well, I used to over ask questions. Ki, how should I go about it? How should I do it? How should I prepare the subject? But one senior gave me this advice that just start. You just have to start. And I was just wasting a lot of time just asking questions which were not important. You should ask a lot of questions, but you should also have to think if it is really important or not, if you can do it on your own or not.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So I noticed that you focus a lot on networking, right? Meeting the right people is really important for you and has been really important for your journey. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
So I'd like to ask you, with your business and your other projects, I'm sure there might be other projects as well, and your sleep and your social life. How do you balance all of that?
Okay. That I mean, when you're starting something out, my social life and my sleep is not in the right place. Uh, we barely get to sleep. There are a lot of things going on. I think it is about every other uh, college student. I don't think anyone here who's sitting in the audience as well sleeps on time. And I don't think neither you sleep on time. So sleep is one thing which is I don't think any college student would have, the sleep cycle. And the social cycle, yes, I don't get a lot of time to spend with them, but I have really good friends. So Whenever we meet, maybe it's about like after 3 to 4 weeks, we hang out the same way because I keep on traveling a lot. We have a lot of demos. So, uh, but I think I really like what I'm doing. I really love networking and socializing with the new people. So this is what keeps me going.
That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing to hear, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, as you were cold emailing your product initially, you got the reply from the colonel of an army or the army. So, what do you think? What was the spice in the email that actually attracted a colonel to reply?
So we actually wrote all the specifications about our drone. At first, our intention was not to make a kamikaze drone, but to make the fastest drone in India. So me and my co-founder, we do a lot of ideas as drone business. So we were making India's fastest drone. And I just wanted to be, I'll be very honest, I just wanted to showcase it in front of my friends. Oh, we went to the army, we demonstrated there. And that's how it started. So our plan was just to demonstrate the fastest drone and the speed, actually, the 300 kilometers per hour, actually excited them the most. So normally drones in the current market, they have a max speed of around 150 or maybe 60, 70 to 150 is the max cap. But we did this with the propulsion system that we have built and the avionics.
Sure,
That's
sir.
that's really good. So
So that's yeah.
yeah, for my last question, I'd like to just ask you for your advice. What advice would you like to give to college students who are just starting out, who may be scared to start their startups, who are not that good at networking? What would be your overall general advice to anyone who wants to start?
Network is not a problem. The only problem is the mindset. People get very scared. People get overly scared. If I fail? They just because of this reason they don't really start. People are scared if other people will judge them if they go and pitch somewhere. If they post about it on Instagram. If they post about themselves on Instagram. So the best advice for me is be in the media, be in the market, build socially and build in public. Because I think बहुत सालों पहले होता था when the scientists used to work in their own garages, making things on their own. But I think in this generation, in the current generation, the best advice is build in public. I think a lot more influencers as well came this way. A lot of people have begun their journey this way, building in public. So that is the best advice. And I think if any one of you require any connections as well, I can help you with that. But the only thing which is required is the guts to start and just keep doing. Even if you don't see a lot of results, just keep on doing things. You will see results sometime.
So anyone can start. They just need to start.
Yeah, and any help, whether even though you guys are in Thapar, you can connect to me. I can help you with the connections, whatever connections that I've built till now. I can help you guys with that. You can connect with me on LinkedIn or maybe on my Instagram, and you can take my number from Charav. He's sitting on the backstage, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Your connection will be really valuable to us. And finally, I would like to thank you for attending this session, for giving such insightful advice to everyone sitting here. A lot of them are first years, many second years, many third years, but everyone will benefit from your advice. And yeah, really thank you, and really grateful for having you here.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
It was very nice having a talk with you. It was our pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.